Hey guys, time for another video update. We're going to be tying a Peterbough Caddis today. Foam body caddis is called sometimes. I actually was very lucky in meeting Don Peterbough. Got to tie with him quite a bit, fished with him quite a bit. Spent many hours in his fishing shack tying flies during the midday lull on the upper Arkansas River Valley. It's a great fly, just one of those flies that was so simple, easy to tie, but works really, really well. It's a great fly for the Mother's Day hatch in most of the summer, and he ties it in a black foam and a yellow foam, and I tie it exactly the way he showed me how to tie it. I don't really make any changes to it. I have seen some variations of the fly, adding crystal flash underneath the wing, things like that, and you can do that, but I just tie it the way he showed me how to tie it. So we're going to get started. I'm going to tie this on a 14 today, and we're going to be tying the yellow foam body. So okay, we're going to get started now. Just trying to get the camera focused in there. So all right, I think that's just trying to get that focus. I think we're good there. Okay. The yellow foam body is pretty much simple materials. You have elk hair for the wing. The yellow foam has a grizzly hackle and a furnace or brown hackle, and 2mm foam. Just want to cut it into a square, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to be using an 8/0 thread today in yellow, and I like to run the thread, even though I'm not really going to be doing anything back here, about midway to a little bit further back. Just adds a little bit of extra color to the fly. And then we're going to come back up here. One thing on this fly that most people do is they start the wing and the foam too far forward. You want to be just about halfway on the hook, maybe just a hair past halfway. So we're going to tie in the foam. It's going to be basically the length of the hook shank. So we'll go ahead and cut that. We'll just tie that in, just throw a loose loop over top of that. Tie that down. Square that off. Next, we're going to tie in our elk hair wing. Again, like on the stimulator, kind of the biggest mistake in tying wings, hair wings, is getting too much. So you want to just kind of be aware of that. If it's not working out for you, or it feels like it's too thick, doesn't look right, go ahead and pull it off and do it again. Nothing wrong with that. I want the wing to be just a tad longer than the foam. I'm going to pinch that off right there, and we're going to trim this down. And we're going to tie this in just on the tips. So I'm going to throw a loose loop over, another loose loop over. I'm going to pull that tight. Whoop. And that happens sometimes. Thread breaks. Luckily, we've got another bobbin kind of already set up here. We'll go ahead and take that out, and we'll retie that on. And I would edit these mistakes out, but guys, this is what happens. This is real life tying. threads break. It happens sometimes. Not a big deal. We'll just cut us some more wing material and go at it again. You know, this is one of those patterns that is so simple. You wonder why it took so long to come up with it, really. But Don is one of those guys that kind of sees things a little differently. He's quite an artist. Great guy. Incredibly good fisherman. And knows more about the upper Arkansas than anybody else I know. Great guide too. So I'm going to lay that up there again. Get that where we want it. Good. Lay it back on top. Throw. That's a little bit too much hair, actually. I'll pull a little bit of that out. That's better. Just kind of run our thread through there. Get all those tied down. Now, one thing I want to look at here, you can't really see it on that side, but on this side, we've got some that are coming down below the foam line. A few hairs there. We want to trim those out. So you notice your hair is not coming down, flaring out past that foam line. You want that foam to be pretty visible to the fish. I'm just going to kind of build this taper up here so our hackle doesn't fall off that bump there. That's pretty good right there. Trim a few pieces there. That looks pretty good. Prep our hackle here. Tie that in. Start our first one here. Now I am leaving a little bit of space between my wraps just for that second hackle that's going to come down. And the reason I'm doing that is you get a straighter hackling. Your hackle doesn't want to tie down all the other hackles. Tie that off. And we'll go to our brown hackle here. So we got a deer hair or elk hair in there. Stroke those back. One little straggler there. Actually, I got two stragglers there. And we'll just wood finish that. And that's it, guys. It is literally that easy to tie. It is a great fly. I've caught a lot of fish on this fly, and it's a pretty durable fly. It floats incredibly well, so you can run a bead head off the back of it. That's really the way we've always fished it. You know, during that Mother's Day hatch, you run a Caddis pupa off the back of it. You could run a pheasant tail off the back of it, really, for that matter. It fishes really, really well, and you know, during that Mother's Day hatch, I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to fish that, but most of your strikes are going to be on top anyway. They're gorging themselves on the adults. So, but it's a good attractor pattern as well. You know, we just got done tying the stimulator, and this was right up there with the stimulator, in my opinion, especially for the upper Arkansas River Valley. It's a great Yellow Sally imitation, so the little yellow stones. And the black one, you know, I would imagine they take it for a lot of different patterns, or a lot of different insects rather. But it's just a super easy fly to tie. Great beginner fly to tie. Learn to tie when you're learning to do hackling. There's no real upright wings to deal with, so it's pretty straightforward. And like I said, very, very, very effective fly. This fly works very, very well. So hope you enjoyed it, and please leave some comments and let me know how things are going. And we're off to the next one. Thanks, guys.